First play, and Young's gonna pass. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Young on the play action. It's taken in by Williams.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And this bullet falls to the ground. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
First carry now for Kyren Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Young to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's caught behind the line for a long... Purdy throwing here on 1st. Cut out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hall running between the tackles. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Receiver in motion, going left. 3rd and goal, Purdy. Has it in close.
Here we go. Smith red. Check pitch. Check right.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. From the 35 on 2nd down. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now. Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that means 3rd down coming up. Young to throw it. Setting up the screen.
It's placed.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Hall. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 3rd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. This one's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The 40.
Let's go now. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Check. Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Line. Switch. Red.
From the 36. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41st.
Young on the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looking for an open. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, header. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid.
Purdy setting up that play action. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the 49ers with 1st and 10. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He spins right by him. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Forced out to his right. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. Here's Young. That's caught for the first. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Sticking to the air. It's Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48. Connects with Johnson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw it again. Able to find Nacua here. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
Let's go now. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Young. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Complete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
A 26-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly... Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Young working from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, Kate.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Pearsall on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give left side for Hall. And there was really nowhere to go there, just a small push to the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Made the throw as he was getting...
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 4. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Young throwing here. He gets this one to Nakua. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now, Young. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They'll run. This is Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Finds him over the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 46. Complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Able to find Nakua here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Young to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit. Purdy on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like...
Set, ready. Check, pitch. Ready.
A handoff to Williams. And he takes it only to, it looks like about the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Nacua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's on the move. Listen, they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. On third down, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams facing a 15-point deficit. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 29. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go. Set.
Young throwing here. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
After was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And that should just about do it. The 49ers earn the win in this one.